Wait, doesn't the force look strange to you over there? That must be what the sensei was talking about. I'll look around and see if anything else looks unusual. Shout if you run into trouble.
That Kingtusk shouldn't be here. Not in a place like this. Chief, I think the sensei will want to examine it. Can you take it down? You remember the Kingtusk you hunted before? This one looks many times tougher. Another effect of this territorial chaos, perhaps.
Go, man. I had a feeling you wouldn't take much longer dispatching that thing. Excellent work. But look at this place. Clouds of spring blossoms here in the snowy peaks. That was an unusually powerful boar. Must have left the old Blossom Trail and crossed the snowy mountains to get here. And it would have to be tough to make that journey. But how could one Kingtusk be so different from another? And why is it so hot here? There shouldn't be flowers blooming in the snow like this. We should get back and report to the sensei.
Can you hear me? Either of you. If you can hear, then answer.
Natsume, dosta? Are you in trouble?
A huge Kemono. Here in Minato. As fast as you can.
Oi, Natsume, what's going on? What huge Kemono? We need to get back to town fast. I've got a very bad feeling about this. Just another Kemono in the end. Not to be trusted. First things first, let's make sure everyone's safe. What a damned mess!
Fujishige-san! Disaster! Thank the spirits you're back safe. The town is... it's too awful. But we have to tend to the wounded. Can you see what you can do? We need help. All the help we can get. Arigatou gozaimasu. The last of the fires have finally been put out. It was the Bird of Auspice. Amaterasu attacked us. She destroyed people's homes. Tried to kill people even. We did our best to defend ourselves, but it was so sudden. The hunters had their hands full just trying to get people to refuge. Karakuri all over Minato are in ruins. Even the spirit wheel.
The situation is dire on the seaward side of town. Every residence lies in ruin.
We were powerless to do anything. All we could do was run for cover. It was pitiful. The bird of... well, Amaterasu has flown over the town in the past. But she's never shown any sign of attacking before. We never felt that we were in any danger from her. I suppose we were reassured by that. We felt secure, but we'd been lulled into a false sense of security.
Kemono are oblivious to the feelings of humans. Large Kemono, the Great Bear and Amaterasu, for example, see humans like ants. A nuisance easily brushed aside. But we treat Kemono as they treat us. If they are a nuisance, we too strive to eliminate them. What in times of peace you call the Bird of Auspice, in times of war, you will simply call the enemy.
You're so right.
What is lost is lost. We must turn our faces from the past and gaze into the future.
But what can we... Actually, yes, you're right again. There is something I can do.
Perhaps a perusal of my wares would be as good a place to start as any. And what of you, Hunter? An essential task, I have little doubt. But perhaps not one to prioritize over an assessment of the town? Haste hurts progress, as they say. I believe your place should be here in Minato's greatest hour of need.
We were naive. We should never have assumed it wouldn't attack us.
Is everyone at home? I don't believe this is happening.
No!
I don't believe this is happening.
If we all pitch in and work together, we can overcome this. I really believe that.
This is...
What mishap is this? What a miserable sight. The hunter's town in such disarray. Were there more like you among your ranks, perhaps this tragedy could have been prevented. But for mere mortals, the aggressor was too strong. The Kemono grow ever more desperate. They tussle for territory. They clash for prey. Hunger now drives them to kill one another. And Minato is not the only casualty. Soon across all of Azuma, nature will be destroyed. Plants will wither. Lizards will howl. Mountains will crumble. Until finally rising waters will cover it all. But in you is the power to stop this. In you, there is the seed. For some, it is a duty. For others, destiny. And for you, you have the strength to hunt these gargantuan Kemono. But do you have the will? What compels you to hunt now? Oh, so your answer has changed. You have been shaped by your experiences in Minato, perhaps. There is resolve in your words, unfaltering and true. Which leaves but one thing to say. You must value life, or all that awaits is death. Above all, survive.
Wait! Kill me. Boy! Get over here! That giant bird did this, surely.
We know Amaterasu was attempting to establish territory around the old castle. That resulted in the ousted Rasetsu's failed attempt at taking the Spirit Isle. Yes, we're seeing more and more Kemono leaving their usual stomping grounds. And there can only be one logical cause, of course!
Of course? Maybe this is one time we should just jump to the conclusion, Sensei?
All across Azuma, and perhaps beyond, the celestial thread that sustains Kemono is drying up. That explains why Amaterasu targeted the town. Celestial thread is now in abundant supply here.
Are you trying to say...
Exactly. It's trying to absorb Minato into its territory. Reviving the Karakuri on the Spirit Isle was... cavalier.
But that was done for Minato's survival. The Hime-sama, the elders, everyone agreed it was the right thing to do. Anyway, what's done is done. Now we have to eliminate this bird before it gets too damn comfortable in our town. We need your skills here. Find out where Amaterasu is now.
No. The burden's too great for a lone hunter. And besides, rather than blindly searching, waiting here would be far more practical. We can be sure it will return. It will be eager to conclude its territorial claim.
Then we have to bolster our defenses. And fast. Can we ready the Karakuri we used against the Earthbreaker? This is akin to siege warfare, though the investment is a single foe. We need to prepare and deploy carefully. I'll take command.
Goodness, Ujishige! Such motivation and not a sake cup in sight!
Who do you think I am? I was a samurai general once. Now, I've got 100 things to do. I'll leave the Karakuri with you.
Well, his military expertise will certainly be useful. But we can't ignore the overwhelming strength of our enemy. We need a secret weapon. In fact, I was just talking to Natsume about that. It's probably better if she explains herself. You should find her assessing the damage to the spirit wheel.
I don't believe this is...
We'd managed to get the wheel working again. Now it's completely mangled. What we did on the Spirit Isle was... No. It's alright. I can fix this. I've just been talking to Suzura-sensei. Have I told you before about the other tower that once stood next to the Spirit Wheel? It was shown on the stone tablet I found on the Spirit Isle. A huge karakuri surrounded by the corpses of Kemono I'm assuming it had brought down. If we can work out the details of how it was made, we'll have an amazing weapon at our disposal. I'm making it sound easy. Obviously, we couldn't possibly build it from scratch at this stage. But if we fix the wheel and hooked another old karakuri into its mechanism, we should be able to make it work like the other tower did. Or at least, that's the theory. The first stage is to have Ren-san and her crew repair the main structure. We could really do with your help too. Would you be able to gather the materials we need for the karakuri part? It's a very old device that I can't put together with things I have lying around. It's going to take some rare materials with unusual properties. As it happens with the Kemono fighting each other for territory at the moment, their bodies seem to be undergoing changes. We might be able to get the sort of materials we need from these clashing Kemono, but they're fiercer than ever. So please be extra careful. I don't want you to get hurt. Arigato. Then let's not waste any time. That should be all the materials we need. Could you get them back to town as quickly as possible?
Oh, you've got the materials? Come to the foot of the spirit wheel then.
The repairs are complete. Now we just need to hook in the karakuri. Arigato. That's perfect. We'll be able to make great progress with this. With Uchishige-san organizing everyone to help, we only have a few finishing touches to make now before the weapon is ready. I've never seen him working so hard before.
Maybe we're seeing an echo of the man he used to be. Not that I'd know.
So many people who end up in Minato have had difficult pasts. Ujishige-san is no different. But I think he's finally letting go and rediscovering his samurai roots.
Minato is a unique place. A lot of different grains working together here in unexpected ways. Somehow, you all seem to rub along. And when a crisis hits the town, you all prop each other up. It's really quite inspiring. So, you can count on me and my crew to do our bit too.
We already think of you and your carpenters as part of the town. We're all in this together against Amaterasu. Would you mind going to see how Ujishige-san is doing? We've got things under control here. Oh yes, one more thing. Obviously, we'll all do our best, but none of us know what this battle with Amaterasu will bring. Perhaps this would be a good time for you to have a think about which karakuri might come in useful. When the unforeseen happens, even simple karakuri might just tip the balance in our favor.
We're ready, or as ready as we'll ever be. Everyone knows their positions and duties. So this is how we'll have to face the enemy. How about you? All set for the hunt? Good to hear. All right then, let's take a walk. The town's never pulled together like this before. At least not since I've lived here. And it's all because of you. You, who helped restore the town's karakuri, hunted all those kemono, and saved us from the giant bear. You've sparked hope. Without that, we'd all be floundering now. You've given people the strength to believe they can win. That goes for me too, since you settled that score with the wolf for me. The simple fact is, I envy you. How you just marched into Minato, here over the sacred mountain. My master and my Hime-sama would have been safe with you. You can defeat Kemono, none of us can even touch. When the sensei suggested you hunt the Deathstalker, well, I didn't want to accept it. I almost didn't want to take you to the castle. Not with this pathetic excuse for an arm. Not with this damn joke of a leg. I wanted to finish the scourge off myself. If only I still had an ounce of fight left in me. But no one else could have got you safely to the castle. And if you hadn't made it back because I'd refused to help, then... well... I could do without more on my conscience. Anyway, you know the rest. It had been weighing me down all these years. But now, the weight has been lifted a little. I owe it to those I couldn't protect then, to do my best to protect us now. Between the two of us, this battle is as good as won already. So, let's make a move. We don't know when the bird might strike again. Samurai General Daidoji Ujishige of the Ishido clan is ready for action!
Go easy! Take your time! And pull! And pull!
Looks like that's worked out nicely, Natsume.
Yes. This little one will bring it down for sure. After all the blood and sweat my ancestors and I have poured into it, it has to.
Who knows? Maybe you won't even have to see any action, Chief. Oh. This is it. To arms, everyone!
Doing it again.
But the closer she comes, the better we can reach her.
Can you buy us some time, Chief? Slow her down! Use it fine! It's almost suicide, but it's our only move!
Sorry! We need time to prepare. Can you keep her at bay? We won't miss next time. Just give us one more chance. Come on! All hands on deck! Keep up the pressure!
Is she absorbing celestial thread from her surroundings?
Looks like she's hoarding energy in her wings.
Fascinating. But we can't let this fight go in her favor.
Yes! It's working! She's not invincible. We can win.
This is a fresh start. Just keep your head.
Clear your mind, and you will see victory there before you.
But let's hold fire. We need to be sure. We wait until she leaves herself open.
Just hinder her.
Don't do anything rash! You're not invincible!
I don't see him. Where is he? Oh, he's alive. Everyone, look! He's alive!
That's left me feeling quite weak.
What a sight to behold.
Gently with that now. Imagine you are cradling your lover.
Try cradling it yourself.
No! Further that way! Like this!
Yes, leaning more to the right, I think.
It's starting to look like a town again.
Over here!
Well, it won't be exactly the same as it was before. But anyway, people want a new Minato. And they expect you to give it to them. You've earned a lot of trust.
You really have. And together, we can build a better town. And a better future.
I heard all about it. They made quite a fuss of you, huh, Chief? Stick to what you know. That's the lesson here. You had to step in and save us in the end anyway. Hey, what's wrong? Don't try to put a brave face on it. If something's the matter, the sensei should examine you. You hear me?
Ohayo! Are you awake? I hope this isn't a bad time. How are you feeling? Uchishige-san told me what happened. I've been worried about you. I do hope so. I think maybe you need to slow down a little. Minato's recovery depends on you, you know? We really couldn't cope without you. And I'm sure the fine people of Minato will have plenty of work for you today, too. That's a good approach. After all, with Amaterasu gone, we're not in any immediate danger now. So there's no need to rush things. Let's just try to make slow but steady progress. And on that note, I'll get back to my forging. Show your face again before you head out hunting, won't you?